take amazing photos of things every day, like grapefruits. And because we're so good at taking photos, we're also really good at doing taxes. People can be good at anything, even taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Alrighty. Hopefully, everything else is working all right, though. Um, so, despite the stream title, we are going to be doing Hearthstone today, just as I usually do on Wednesdays. Since it's toward the beginning of the month, that means it's time to level up again, get up to rank 5, just kind of the minimum, and see how much farther we can go. In terms of the decks we're going to be looking at, I think we're going to be trying out Highlander Dragon Hunter, some Secret Highlander Hunter, and some Embiggen Druid if we have the time. One thing to make sure, and I want to make sure that I've got going, is I need to get the deck tracker working. Just waiting on that. I hope you're having a good day today. As good of a Wednesday as you can have. There we go. Just waiting for this all to work out. There we go. Alrighty, let's just make sure we're logged into the right account. Yep, there we go. Alrighty, that's all working. Let's get to it. Alrighty. Face Stalker and Zephyrus is a keep. I think we could also keep Ursatron here. Dino Tamer Brahm's alright. I might want to be saving the coin for that. There we go, there's the game audio. Okay, he passes there. I think I can just pass here. I don't think I want a Zephyrus just next yet, so even though I don't get the effect off of this, it does contest the 3-2. So might as well get some sort of some board presence out of it. The problem is now with this on the field, I can't easily remove it. I mean, I want to put Rat Trap down as early as I can. I really don't like taking the damage here to face. I'm going to turn the volume down just a little bit here. Alrighty. I still think the best route here is just going with the Hyena. Let's build up some sort of board presence, hopefully that can contest. Now hopefully this next turn when I play Zephyrs I can stabilize a little bit in terms of health. Although he already found his lethal. Unfortunately not the best start. Hopefully I can get a bit of a better result. It's just a matter of once he put the Fairy Dragon down, it was too difficult for me to target. I might have tried to find something with the Zephyrus there, just because it was giving the hammer so much value for him. Well, we're gonna keep Zephyrus, Markshot. Ziliax is alright. Does look like another mirror match. I might just have to play Zephyrus on curve here, if I don't have anything else to play. Which is fine, because the main thing that matters is tempo in this matchup. Okay, Snip Snap is a great draw. This looks like it might be a Face Hunter. Or it could still be some sort of Highlander Hunter. Backstab isn't going to get rid of anything, so I probably have to go with Bright Wing here. Unfortunately, with the hero power. Snip Snap goes down. At least we can get some sort of target now. If I can get the Unleash the Hounds along with Verneus, that's going to be a great board clear, but that's only if I get those two cards together. As always, there is going to be an Overwatch scrim, so if you start hearing A bunch of chaos, that's probably the reason. There we go. I like that. I gotta get rid of this guy. That's a little bit odd. Okay, let's see. Rat trap, explosive freezing snake trap. Let me try this right now. Snake trap, alright. Actually, you know what? I think I'll do this. Just try to find some sort of board clear. The good news is that if he plays something big... Ah. It's pretty good because it shuts out a lot of plays. But I don't think it can affect us too badly. I think I can just place Ziliax down here, get rid of this, have a taunt up, and that's still a pretty good turn. That's pretty good. That is a really good draw. Right now I'm just going to use that to gain a presence on the board. Oh, that's interesting. He didn't magnetize. I can use this to clear. I can get CM out. This way next turn I can either line up a deadly shot for doing Zul'jin next turn. Have I done any other? I have done a marked shot. But no secrets so far. Interesting. Divine Shield Rush, yeah. Yeah, trade. Thank you. That's what I'm looking... Okay, wait. I need to count the mana here. Yeah, I got enough. Anybody use this to clear that out? And Tiamat goes down. There we go, that's a good one. I'm pretty happy about that. Ooh, nice. It's always a really good counter card. This, I think, does the best in securing the board, at least. Yeah, now we're in full control here. And that's going to be the main thing, is making sure I maintain board control. The one concern I do have is the fact that I am getting low on health. It would be nice to finally draw some of the secrets, because those are just clogging up my deck. But then again, getting the Dragon Queen actually might probably be better in this circumstance. Okay, there's the secret. Now wait a minute, that was created by Secret Plan, so he's probably teched this. Okay. Okay, so I don't think it would be Snipe, but just in case it is. How many did I play? I think I've only played the Spear. Yeah, I only have, so I'm safe here. Okay, he placed the Snipe down. It's not too bad, though. At least it doesn't hit anything that's too important here. And I am in very much control of this. I think I would probably play Zul'jin here for health stabilization and getting the other deadly shot. Interesting. Oh, because, yeah, that's a pretty good trade. Actually, getting these charges for Unleash the Beast is pretty good. I can also just play Brightwing. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It does give a strong play. King Crush, I suspect he'll just go face with that. That's fine. That's going to be a pretty good play. It probably puts me out of lethal range for him. And that's nice that it hit him. I just need to push as much damage through here right now, because my win condition is trying to avoid lethal from him, because he was probably trying to set it up. Got 10 damage on the field. He's not holding a dragon. Wow, that's okay. And he doesn't. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me think this through. I've got 10 damage here. 3, so 13, 16. I'm off on the damage. I don't know if I really want to press my luck on the Dragon Queen. But it's probably going to get me a better board presence, and maybe I can get the heal. That's a good one. Okay, I don't think he has 7 here, unless it's Leroy. But has he already played Leroy? He hasn't, so there's the possibility it could still be there. He needs to have lethal. He's got 2 cards left. Okay, he's probably been able to get lethal, because he was holding Leroy. So in the end here, he had the card that he needed. And it's barely pulled it off. So unfortunately not off to the best start. That last one I felt better about though, but I probably could review it and see where I went wrong. Rat Trap is a keep. Mark Shot and... There's some Biggin Druid or Token Druid. And I don't think, as good as Dragon Queen is, I don't think we keep her. I want to get some more early game stuff. Spring Paw or Unleash the Hounds, which is really good if this is Token Druid. He almost had a full mulligan there. Okay, this is Embiggen Druid. So in that case, I think I can put Spring Paw down. He's just going to attack that. Okay, that helps a little bit. The problem is with Embiggen Druid is that it's a deck that already just wants to try to find... it's a deck that already just plays big minions like once per turn. Goodness is, it doesn't look like he's drawing the cards that he needs to draw here. He hasn't been playing his ramp, he hasn't been playing Embiggen. All he has done is the side quest. I think I just leave this right now. Next turn is Unleash the Beast. And see, this is the problem with Embiggen Druid against this, is that even with the Rat Trap, Embiggen Druid isn't a deck that really plays a lot of cards in one turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to concede this right now. I really don't have the tools to deal with him just dropping down big minions. Well, this is unfortunate. I thought this was a tier 1 deck. I guess I'll keep trying. Face Stalker and Rat Trap and Hyena Alpha. I can't ask for a much better mulligan than that. So... And Rat Trap is most likely going to be around for Hyena Alpha to trigger. So I'm thinking the play here is Rat Trap, then Desert Spear, then Hyena, and then Phase, or whatever else I have right then. Is Simbiggin then? Let me see what the matchup for this is. Versus Highlander, Dragon Hunter. Okay, it should have a good matchup. Snip Snap is the better play here in terms of raw tempo. I think he's going to ignore it, though. Yeah, he's going as fast as he can. He just wants to try to rush lethal. That's a fair trade. What's he got? 4. Oh, the swipe. That's really good. I'm going to play Snipe here to prevent whatever he plays next turn. But that was a really good swipe. We have stopped the tempo, though. That is decent. That is a great snipe. That is a great snipe, because now I can just rush into it. Happy about that. Really happy about that. Okay, now I'm in complete control of the board. Problem is he's coming up with really big minions these next turns. But the more that I can trigger the face stalker, which he's not going to allow that, so... At least I do get all these snakes after that, so... Yeah, I think I can just attack here. I mean, I would hope that he forgets about the Rat Trap, but at the same time, like I said, it's a... Embiggen Druid isn't a deck that really plays a lot of cards in one turn. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Now, he could be playing with fire here, and he doesn't realize it. Okay, he's still playing around it. I'm going to put Eagle Horn and Freezing Trap. I'm just going to make the trade. Everything else goes face. Now, he might be playing his Taunt here. I wouldn't be surprised if he just throws down his Taunt. Oh, he's going to do that. And then throw down the Taunt? Yeah. At this point, I'm still protected by the secret. So he doesn't want to attack here. Unless he wants to waste his whole turn on mana. He's going to use that to clear. Summons another. This is actually really bad because I can't use this now. I think I just have to try to find some sort of. Yeah, I can't. Man. Me. I'm gonna play one more, and then I just might be too tilted right now. But I really need a win here. I think the only thing worth keeping is Snip Snap. Wait a minute, this isn't. Okay, just a second here. This is Secret Highlander Hunter. I'm gonna have to update this deck list here just a second. That's gonna be best for tempo. Now, actually getting the poacher is really good. That means whatever dragon he puts down, I'm going to be able to clear it. And he is probably going to want to put down a dragon because he wants to keep this hammer. Yep, there we go. Okay, then. Let's try this here. Okay, so... Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, my goodness. I am just off it today. Man, I'm not doing well today. Wow. Okay. I just can't trade, though, with this. But I gotta get this... I gotta get the hammer out of the way. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can do anything here. Oh boy, I can't. Okay, I can at least hopefully survive here. I mean, it depends if he attacks with face first. No, he's gonna do that. That's game. Alright, I do have to probably take a short break here. I just probably need to catch my breath a little, make sure I'm not getting too tilted. So I'll be back for a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Um. So I am gonna keep trying. Hopefully, I can get at least one win. I do need to turn this around, but I ultimately also just have to remind myself that sometimes you just have days where it's like you don't win anything, and that's just the way, probability wise, it works out. Okay, this is a pretty good, this is a pretty darn good mulligan, so I'm happy about that. I think I should probably coin out, just try to get the most aggression out, because this is most likely a big in druid. I don't know, is this going to be one where he roasts me? Okay, he has his embiggen, so that's good for him that he got it off his mulligan. I think I need to just try to keep the board presence. Animal companion. What's up? Oh, just trying to grind up to rank 5. It isn't going too well so far. Unfortunately. But maybe we can turn that around. Okay, animal companion. That's not bad. Again, my main priority here is just to keep up board presence and tempo so that when he does play stuff, I can at least contest it. Yeah, we've been having that problem for a while, and that would most likely be a question to ask. It would most likely be a question to ask production. Yep, yep, I understand. I understand, and again, I apologize for it. Faceless Corruptor gets us 2 new minions and allows us to keep pushing damage. That's pretty good for him. It allows him a pretty good board clear. Desert Spear's a really good draw. Holy cow, that's a good draw. Yeah, at least the game is correct. I don't know if it's a problem with OBS or then again, just this whole semester there's been problems with, like, when we go to stream on Facebook, it'll show something different than what it actually is. Already this new dragon is looking like it's going to be insane. No matter what he places down with Verneus, I can clear it. So he might just place down his big taunt here, or a big taunt. But even so, I mean, he gets to get the clear with that, but yeah, we're still good. Yeah, I think this is still the best play. There we go. All right, turned it around with a win. That's nice. Oh, by the way, hey again, Denver. It's nice to have you back. Okay, we're starting on the path. Hopefully this is the start of a journey of actually winning here. Battle Mage is alright, Fairy Dragon is fine. Rottenest Drake is interesting. Even though it's really good, I don't think I keep it. I think there's just a lot of other more early game stuff I would rather have. Life Drinker's better. Okay, the bad news is that has the coin, So I really wish that I had Rat Trap right now. Because Rat Trap against Rogue, you're almost guaranteed to set it off. Either that or he's going to be playing so inefficiently. Nice. Really nice. Zephyrus is better here because it gets us more tempo. And card draw, which is something that Hunter could definitely use. I think I'll actually go for board control. Checking out some people on the Overwatch team, it seems like I gotta be Diamond Master. So, I would say, Zeke, you're both correct and not correct at the same time in the sense that correct and not correct in the fact that we usually have different squads in different levels. So it's like we have our top, like, headliner blues squad, and or at least we called it that in the previous semester. Oh, I'm really glad to get that. And so that's like our top people, and I would probably say they're in at least diamond as a minimum for that. We've had people all the way up to, I think Basilisk was a top 500. So like in our top squad, yeah, you gotta be pretty darn high up there to be considered. But at the same time, mm, oh wait, yeah, this is good. But at the same time, it's like we have multiple squads. So a step below the orange squad, the blue squad, we have the orange squad, which is probably more like probably maybe more platinum to diamond. And then even below that, there's the we have blue, orange, and then black. And then that one is probably for the lowest members. I know we brought some people into the black squad after Heroes of the Storm ceased its collegiate scene. So, but I would say that uh, if you come into the esports program with the mindset that like you'll you're willing to help, you'll help them in any way you can, you'll hop on any game that they need, and you're just set to learn, and progress through the rank, get your foot in the door, then they will find a place for you. That is one thing that the program is very good at. We had some good players in Heroes. It was definitely sad to see that go. Okay, 2 wins. If in terms of scholarships, I do know at the beginning of semester, uh, I know that that's in the works and like the gears are turning on that. It's just a matter of uh, making sure we get the resources fully do it, but it is gonna happen. Yeah, you do still see some people playing Heroes of the Storm. Still playing that in the practice arena. So, what are you even trying? Oh, okay, okay. Token Druid. I mean, even if he does use his twin spell, I can still trade with this. Fortnite? Oh yeah, Fortnite, kind of the forbidden game that we don't necessarily talk about that often. Um, and that's not a knock against Fortnite. I mean, we would most definitely host it if we could. Uh, but I don't necessarily see for the foreseeable future that it's necessarily going to happen. And uh, like an esports program has a club, and then like school endorsed games, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, we have individual clubs, and so a student group could form a Fortnite club. It's just that the main problem with Fortnite is, and I know this is going to sound silly to a lot of people, but um, is that as a university, I suppose there's just a little bit more scrutiny than there normally would be in the case of what games we have to play. So games that tend to be more. I don't want to. I. Just a second, just a second. I need to make sure that I get the correct one here. Yeah. Yeah, Holy Nova is going to be the best one. Um, but as a university, depending on what kind of games we want to host, my goodness, this guy just isn't stopping. No, that's actually not it. The reason is that because Fortnite and other games, probably like CS:GO or especially Call of Duty, portray shooting in a more "quote unquote" realistic fashion. Just the fact that as a university, and we've got more prying eyes on us. Yeah, yeah. That especially in terms of Fortnite, the fact that it's a game where where if you get hit, you go down and like you're crawling on the ground, and people can gather around you and hit you while you're down. Just from a PR perspective, there are more issues implementing that kind of game than it is a more fantasy shooter like Overwatch. So, unfortunately, now I know we've had like local Fortnite. We're having like local Fortnite tournaments here in the arena. Um, so it's not that like we're hostile to the game. We'd love to host it if we could. It's just a matter of making sure that we're showcasing the right games at the right times. Okay, I'm glad to get Rat Trap. That's nice at least. The only thing I can play is tracking, so I might as well. I would rather have Dragon Queen, even though I can't use it until way later in the game. Token Druid again. I'm gonna be driven insane by Token Druid. So
Careful, Mail. Careful,
basically,
Yeah, May's gonna ult soon.
the two hurdles into getting a game like actually broadcasted or showcased.
On point. Choose one. Try to force ice block.
Broadcasted or showcased is
Come back as Balsham.
one you have to find enough people on campus or preferably in the esports team to actually get a team assembled, like a full team assembled. And then additionally, you want to be able to get in contact with some other university. And you have to get in contact with another university's team to host scrims, and then we could do maybe a show match in one of our broadcasts. So that's the hurdle if you want to overcome for getting something showcased. I was talking with the coaches there, but I broke my leg in the last season, so I don't know if that's happening anymore. Well, first of all, I would say sorry your leg broke. That is unfortunate, but it is great that we do have this alternative in the esports program. That allows you to compete for your university in a different way. Ooh. Wow. Okay then.
We kind of let them commit into us. Like, if we didn't really have beat there, and they didn't have a defensible, so I think if we just commit before they do, we should just win that play next time. I'm fine with that.
The good news is with this rat trap, it is limiting his options to a great degree. Ooh, that's a bit too much for my taste. Good news is I can work around this. The esports, okay, so we have two locations, Zeke. The esports practice,
I just feel like we should push tempo just a little more. Like, not even commit.
esports practice. Ooh, just a bit too greedy there.
Kill six. Main. We no flash on, right? On their Mara? Yeah, six. Main one, always squad. I'm on the man.
Nice.
Okay, can we try to back up? Stop reset. Yeah.
Okay, we survived one of his bursts.
Yeah, they probably have like code or...
Yeah, the esports room is in the education building, second floor, and then the arena is downtown on the corner of Front Street and Capitol Street. And Capitol Boulevard, I should say. People like the strong cards that summon lots of little monsters. That's definitely an archetype in this game, but any archetype has counters, so cards like this really have a hard time with decks that can consistently clear the board. So... like all these cards I'm playing right now that give it rush, it allows me to attack right away. I don't have to wait a turn to attack. And now look at my board. I'm the one who has the more minions here. And every turn he's filling the board, he's just trying to catch up. So...
I'm gonna commit ult soon. They're gonna come in with my name.
and so it all depends. But this type of deck, which is called a token deck, is very strong against other.
Okay, they have like high noon, nailed. Yeah, we have more else than than they do.
Ooh.
They have no cooldowns. This should be
Oh
okay.
my goodness, this is
Wait,
insane.
we're mounting, we're mounting. D.Va, 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 D.Va. Play slow, we're still not here. Okay.
Um.
That's kind of my bad, Maggie. I tried to get up to my bad. Okay, they still have like
Nine lives. Multi-shot is really good against Token.
can we try to fade?
Okay, now I've really set it on the line for him. He has to find something to clear, which he doesn't.
May might have ult.
Because this Token Druid, it's focusing on filling up the board rather than clearing it.
They won. Chills for a sec.
See, I got Desert Spear. I think I got lethal here. Yeah, I had lethal, but
I'm on the May, Nice. We're in a phase. I'm on her. She's left side.
oh hey, not Koba. Nice to have you here.
Nice tracer.
So
They might have signaled again.
I am gaining traction, and if I can get back to where I started, rank 6, at least I can say I was a wash for the day. Do people keep Braum? No, they don't. And it's not necessary. Oh, well, actually. Okay, I'm going off of pure win rate here, but apparently statistically this is one of the better cards to keep. Rat Trap, great, excellent. Embiggen. Problem is, I don't have anything necessarily. Oh my goodness, he got the perfect mulligan. That's the perfect opening hand you can get. Every single card, he got the perfect opening hand. That really stinks.
The ult is differently, so like we can't go that aggro with Baptistal IMO because we kind of have to stay close.
No, I'm still on campus. Downtown is where we have the full arena. This is just the practice area.
Let's be perfectly clear. If we get the opportunity, if we choose an Esport map, it will be
My best hope is that I can survive his initial waves of attacks so that he kind of peters out. Oh boy, 2 Embiggens. This is exactly what I needed. My goodness. My goodness. I think that's game.
No, we need. If we have grind, we need boost.
Normally I wouldn't do that. We don't do that in a competition because you never, really concede because there's always you got to keep it in your mind that there's always the possibility that something could happen, but in that particular case it's one of the type of matches where I need to just shake it off and understand that there really wasn't anything I could have done to win that match. It was just out of my control. He got the absolutely perfect hand, and he kept drawing just about every card he needed. Druids are at the top of the meta right now. It makes me wonder, just a second here. This makes me wonder, what's the counter to all the Druids? Embiggen Druid, token. What's the counter? Because there usually is a deck that hard counters. Face Hunter, Mech Paladin. Okay. Okay, I can see that because Mech Paladin is a very aggressive deck.
Who's gonna come from top again? Coming in. Lisso's looking left side right now. Lisso coming in the back left.
So that might be something to consider. At least it's good here that I'm getting a different matchup than Druid.
Where's Doom? I'm on. Doom feeding behind you. Come on. Nice.
That's nice. That's nice. 4-4 with taunt on turn 2. I am never going to sniff at that.
Yeah. Chill for a sec. We're low. Okay, kill Hawk. Nice. They have Widow now. Yeah. I'm on.
Okay, definitely another Rot Nest. Just the fact that I can delete his whole, his big minions is going to be a great utility for me.
Just recharge shield. Widow left side. Watch out. I'm rotating Widow. Can you play slow? Widow's out.
Thanks, Nakoba. You have a good day. He's gonna, so he can ping that with his hero power. It's not bad. It does mean that he's still not putting anything on the board.
Junker's right side is one. Yeah, I can't kill man.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna sleep. Both kills are behind you.
Oh, he's really pondering this now. He has to get rid of this because this goes down if he leaves the poisonous up.
I'm bombing this. Nice. I'm on their junk.
Oh, wow. And he doesn't... That, I'm not sure that was necessarily the best call. Okay, now we can thin out our deck here. I mean, it is a strange one, because he was probably thinking the 4-4 could contest the 2-5. Oh, no. Okay, one of those didn't hit. That's really good. Oh, I've already drawn all the other secrets, so this guy really has no more of a purpose anymore. That's alright. Because if he spends it for a big like here, I'm still going to be able to very easily respond to that. And I've got another in the wings. The problem is that it needs another dragon in order for its effect to go off. Okay, let me use tracking first. See what I can find. Big ol' Whelp is probably the best one. Okay, I still see myself in control of this match here. Because now I've got the other Drake that I can use to get rid.
Widow's bridge right now. Yeah, back up.
Oh no. Oh no, is he going to use Rush? Yeah, he's going to use Rush. That's really unfortunate. There goes 3 more to face. The problem with Mage is it doesn't have a lot of healing. Mage doesn't really have healing cards built in. Now that's his kind of Hail Mary. It's amazing that he got a taunt there. That's really, really good for him. That's kind of a really clutch save for him because I would have had lethal. So he got really good luck there. But, you know... I think that in this case, relying on the perfect card is pretty good too.
Probably
You know what? Black Knight doesn't get played enough. So I'm going to use a card that's not normally in the meta. So, I mean, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes you're against. Sometimes you're against a deck that gets its perfect draw, and then sometimes you get the perfect draws, and that's just it's just kind of baked into the cake of this game. Okay, I can get 2 packs here, so I think I'm gonna do that.
They have a Hanzo now. They have a Hanzo now.
So I'll take a less than a minute break just to see what I got here.
I'm still gonna bomb bridge. It's a good spot for bomb. They're gonna be all out in the open. I'm going now. I'm going now. Yeah. We're up 3. No won't.
Okay, just your standard stuff. I can turn that into dust.
Just use it if he's getting low. Back.
Okay, now what's interesting is the fact that Mech Paladin is apparently the counter to all the druids, and it is a meta deck that I probably do need to go over.
Yeah. Hanzo's off the map.
So let's take a look and see what's going on here. So Skyclaw, obviously a keep. Micro Mummy is also a keep. Explodinator isn't, so I'll keep these 2. Galvanizer is so good. Okay, we're ready to hit the ground running here.
Let me say one thing about the third fight. It was the one on second corner, first point.
Is he gonna do anything? I'm not sure. Nope, he isn't. Okay, let's do this. Full on aggression. See, the great thing about aggro decks is at their best you feel like nothing you can stop you. At worst, you're so paranoid about board clears. Galakrond Warrior, now that isn't a really good deck in the meta right now. It's actually seen its win rate fall by a pretty considerable amount.
Like, if they're spamming us, I get that, but yeah, when they're close like that, that's when we should speed on them. We can wait until then, and then just go.
Okay, I need to think about this. Okay, I just gotta pray that it hits something that's at least somewhat acceptable. Good news is with Blessing of Kings I can just go forward here. The reason I wanted to trade there is if he has something... oh, he's gonna Magnetic. Okay. I can kind of see that.
Play in this courtyard here, just right here. We can play right here. She should be in spawn somewhere. Oh, did you find her?
Gyrocopter, Russian Windfear. That's going to be a good clear. Oh, that is not what he wanted. That is not what he wanted. He's going to attack that. Thing is that he is starting to run a bit low on health. That should be his major concern right now. I'm not too happy here because the trade is awkward. If it was the under Faceless Corruptor, then it'd be a great trade nonetheless, but here the trade is very awkward.
have Cypher. No. We have
Yeah, I don't really like that trade, but I didn't necessarily have another option for it.
If I bomb, it'll get out land. We can follow the.
And this is where I get really nervous, because now...
I'm looking for bomb here. I'm gonna bomb.
Down to here. So when he's running the road here. Unless for some reason in
Yeah, the Rungo's dead.
all that.
They have no cooldowns.
Yeah. So you notice it's 15-degree powder in here.
Snip Snap is actually a really good save. That is, it's a very clutch draw.
They're maybe close to Meager bomb.
So he is going to... Did he really invoke that many times? Wow. That's news to me. I thought he hadn't invoked that many times.
Widow's on card. Widow's on card. Give a low. We're far on the line. I'm Matrix in you, Sean. You're fine. Careful, Chris.
Got the war gear, ready to do lethal next turn if I can survive this turn. Oh. Man. Okay. What was the matchup between that? Mech Paladin.
First is. Oh, careful. Play behind card. Oh, she got it. Play right side.
Okay, didn't have the best matchup there.
Whistle low. I'm up.
It always seems how it goes. It's like you have matches against nothing but druids, so you pick the deck that counters the most druid, which is the most popular deck, and then all of a sudden the matchmaking feels like, no, I don't want to match you up against that. I'm going to match you up in the ones that it's like the one or two decks that you're not good against.
Yeah, they're gonna try to bomb us on third. They should have like bongos.
Yeah, Glowtron's keep.
Yeah. Widow, I think Widow's super far.
Skyclaw's good as well. Micro. Okay, I've got a clean curve here.
We can just chill. Big nade.
Ooh, Quest Druid. Okay, Quest Hunter. Excuse me. I still got Druid on my mind. Okay. This is. I gotta rush this. I'm gonna lose if he completes his quest.
Nice. I'm on the diva. Okay. They should have like that key still. Maybe B. Yeah.
I'm just doing that to protect this, so that I can Blessings of Kings it next turn. Then I've got such a good board.
Widow no grapple. Widow's right side.
3 rush minions. Oh, is he gonna rush it down? Oh man. Okay.
Left side, he's one. I got him.
With War Gear next turn too, I can make an even stickier board. Right now it's just rush down and hope he doesn't have too bad a board clear. Still doing damage each turn, so that's nice. Hey, Aiden, thanks for spectating.
Try not to waste shield.
Okay, good. You know, I really sometimes I really sometimes. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me switch this over so like yeah.
This is low.
Oh, he Aiden had the he had the quest. Just watch something. So he really wasn't watching to give me moral support. It was just
I'm gonna like
it was
Widow and then Hawk. You guys can do
it was a rather uh it was rather just for his own monetary gain. So that's good to know.
Widow no grapple. LOS.
Okay. Now here's what we were going against the whole time. The druid. So is this going to work?
Bap one. 100.
This is what it's all been leading up to.
Widow one on left.
Okay, so it's big in druid.
I'm gonna bomb.
This is going to make it so if he wants to trade into it, he has to make the fairy dragon go down. Another Embiggen, wow. Okay, so this heightens the problem we already had.
A lot of shield before we actually start fighting. This isn't that much of an issue, except the only thing is you get frozen when the shield dies. So like
This really does heighten the problem that we already have, in that it's going to take a few turns longer for him to reach the stage where he can start doing his crazy plays. So I've just got to make sure I pile on the aggression now so that he doesn't have time to respond.
to like kill it or to kill the Junkrat, because usually the Junkrat's the free kill and you can just shoot fire with like
Okay, threatening lethal, I like it. I really like that.
That happened once on Bridge. Because I think the time I backed up on Bridge, like, yes, you can kill it, but
This was the only card left in his mulligan that he...
Yes!
Yes! It worked! It worked! Yes, it worked! It actually worked! It worked! Oh, that feels so nice. After so much struggle, I finally beat a druid. Okay, we're against Jaina now.
Which tire was it though that was just in general? Okay.
No, I really don't keep Blessing of Kings. But I do keep Mekaru. Ooh, not quite the opening hand that I wanted. That's not good at all. Okay, getting Snip Snap helps. Snip Snap really does help.
No, just play slow, Like, play card more than what we have done.
I would say, I don't want to acquiesce. There is absolutely no reason that we are going to waste a bunch of time.
Yeah, I think I just magnetized this.
Talk about the win condition, you might as well do it now. It is more rude to us and the people who stay all day. So please, it's just a momentary, don't ever worry about choosing off our,
Oh, forcing him to use Zephyrus now.
don't ever try to make them happy. We have scrimmage time so that we can get the most value out of our time together.
Silence and then deal one. Very nice counter.
We are on.
But that is pretty interesting. It forced him to use his Zephyrus early on.
Okay, good. We're on offense.
Oh, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that.
Can go dive on third point. What was Sean's recollection?
Because now I can trade. Now he's got another big minion he's got to worry about.
Again, this is such a short point. What wins this is either quick elimination.
It's coining into 6, which might be Blizzard.
I think if we go to
Oh no, Reno.
May, it's a losing battle because you can't get the angles, especially on that part of the
Unfortunate.
this is death ball.
I don't think I want to attack Reno here.
If they're being counter aggressive. But it was death ball, not double sniper sign.
I don't think I do.
We just don't have enough.
The future is ours.
We get into that.
Okay, I don't want him drawing cards.
Yeah,
I really don't want him drawing cards.
as a group, we've got to be really careful, especially when we get to don't feel comfort.
I hate that I'm giving him board initiative here, but I did need to get rid of the card that let him draw more. Okay, so now you could say the gauntlet is laid down somewhat because
Problem be if they have double sniper and they're playing back, like you kind of gotta play shield.
I'm probably going way too much into this. But I gotta push lethal here. As much as I possibly can. Otherwise, it's gotten to a point where he can overpower. Depends on what spell he gets here. He could get something that clears the board or something that doesn't help him. Oh, what's he going for? Oh my goodness. Ouch. Ouch. So it would have been nice if I had gotten either a micro mummy or just some sort of better turn, because I didn't get a good mulligan there, and if I had gotten, I'm not saying I would have won, because there's so many factors that go into that, but it would have definitely been nice to just get more cards I could have played to build up more momentum. Shaman has not been in the meta since it was nerfed into the ground, which I think that's a bit unfair. I mean, sure, Shaman was a bit annoying to go against, but I think there was a point where they could have nerfed it to where it's still good. But now it's just tier 4. You know, it's a tier 4 deck, which really hurts if you're a Shaman player. So, you know, I think they could have nerfed it to where it was still tier 2 and, you know, hard but still fair to play against. Of course, it doesn't hurt, you know, no matter what deck you're playing, if you're getting the perfect draw, then... Control a quest at a... Oh, he's trying to bring it back with the...
I can dive them down. Take space. Yeah, take space. I'm on the Yana. She has no sweep. They should have Shatter, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna send Diva Bomb in. I'm on the Yana, on. Now on, right? Map one. On right side, turn.
Let me see what Hot Air Balloon is after this match. Draw another card.
Nice.
summon a totem. That's not the best play for
They
him.
have Shatter, like, did they use
He's
Baffle?
forced to expend that. I like that a lot.
They have Shatter, Baffle, they're like close to another dragon. Just, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll control it. Yeah, we all should. Just Moira has to like careful their widow until I put pressure on.
I like that. Clears his board,
Sniper
and it
can
gets a
bang
Wind
right now
Fury,
when we
which I can magnetize onto next turn if it sticks. If this sticks, it's going to be a really bad next turn for him.
Yeah, I'm getting Mega.
It's going to stick.
I'm gonna bomb them. On a one. Back one. They have no land. Kill back.
All right. Let's do this.
He's gonna have dragons when he comes back in.
I forgot to play Galvanizer. I should have played him first so I'd still have one. It's fine at least. Even if he invokes twice, he has to have some sort of board clear.
No,
Or a Hex. I mean, a Hex will just do the job in a pinch, too. The good news is
Lucio at this point, and then have because we're not gonna fight for a while.
that I can turn this into something a bit more useful. And now I'll put the Micro Mummy on the board.
Just play card. I'm gonna see if I can dive top left.
Dragon's Pack. Good call on his part.
I can eat.
Mekaru is not what I wanted.
Ryan. Kill Ryan. I'm on the Hanzo low. Baby one. I'm in. Yeah. Our restart can go in soon.
Okay, that's still alright. At least I was able to block it.
No, it's back up.
But if he has another one of those, my goodness. Why am I even playing this game? Why? Oh. Okay, Faceless Corruptor, thank you. Thank you. At least some of my sanity gets to stay intact. But don't let this fool you. I am not in a good place right now. I am really running out of steam.
Probably commit like speed, maybe. Just like use amp before the fight. Yeah. When you guys I have bomb as well, so I'm gonna get yeah. They're all up top left. Right, no charge.
What else do you want to play?
Their widow's far right side.
Alrighty.
No, we're down 2.
Anoil Module, Blessing of Kings, Skyclaw would be nice too. Gobble Glide even. Another Explodinator, okay. You just gotta set up lethal.
I'm gonna bomb soon. We can speed in with bomb. Yeah, he's hiding.
I'm gonna shatter here. Ready? Shattering.
I'm bombing. Nice. Yeah, we're out.
Is he just going for the double Galacront?
Evil one on left side. Okay, dude.
Oh, he just wants to clear the board. But he can't clear the bombs, that's the thing.
Right side flank, maybe. That's where they've been playing. I can just go in with you and DM you. Okay, we gotta show
He
more
played a
people.
quest this game. Ah! So
Hold on, 2 seconds.
that he can. It'd be nice if I could find a way to clear this board. Because I've got a bunch of great stuff here, I just can't use it. Skyclaw would win me the game. If I can draw Skyclaw, then I've won the game. Blessings of Kings. Alright, it's something. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have Galacrond. Draw 2 cards. You wouldn't have the mana for Galacrond, so.
Double sniper. Also on that point is like the best combo.
Oh no. That's probably game.
Yeah, I think it's because, I don't know. I kept going like top left and contesting them. Like at least one of the snipers, but then I feel like the other snipers just kept
There you are, 1 turn late. Thanks for nothing. Oh, that's really tilting. You get the 1 card that you need 1 turn late. Okay. What were you talking about? Hot air balloon. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can see that, but what would you suggest replacing it with? Aiden? What would you suggest replacing then?
I actually don't like Basil's not put that much in this deck. I just think it's you want to hit you want to have a good curve early and it just mucks up your mulligan too much.
I'll try it. Make it even more aggro.
Yeah, that's basically the direction.
I can definitely see that. Because Faceless Corruptor is more or less trying to gain control of the board. It's more of a defensive card. Well, we're going to see how good it works. Wow.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. If we have Death Ball, just lock Lucio.
Okay. It's a great turn 1. Problem is that, man, I'm playing so many cards, but I'm going to try it.
Actually, yeah, I lied.
Okay, this is stupid. This is just stupid. That is so stupid. I love it.
Literally the same board state essentially.
Oh, that's quite a turn 1. Now he just has to try to summon something. Okay, I see your point, Aiden. Your point is very well taken. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah. Also, if we hold this corner, we have a good spot to win it.
Okay, so this is token druid.
It depends what they have.
Oh boy. So who's the better token deck now? That's what. That was the stupidest game I have ever seen. That is that needs to be. Okay, seriously, someone just clip that game, okay? Someone just make a highlight or something. Just call it the stupidest game ever, because that was. Oh my goodness.
They have no sleep.
Okay. Let's go again.
Let's go.
Oh, against Priest.
Hands on high ground. He's on.
Okay, speed ready. I'm with you, Sean.
Okay, so there actually is a little bit of a problem here.
On a one.
Right, frozen cart. Right.
And that problem is that, oh yeah, good luck getting anybody out of that.
Down low
Oh,
here.
that's unlucky.
They're gonna have
Behind this, like, blue
on
thing.
the ult.
If we gotta play slow until we have mail. We only have
A great first. I don't know if he could have gotten a better first impression off of that.
I'm with you, Ryan.
We're gonna look to Nano Blade soon. Han's on stairs right now.
Shatter, Ryan.
I think 4 damage to face isn't too. The only thing is that with the quest, it really is a pain when you're running these aggro decks to get enough damage to burst them down past the. Now that's interesting. He's not running his quest. That's actually really interesting. Pretty concerning for him, to be honest. Unless he's just BMing me at this point and is just going to try to completely swing the turn. He's got his coin. He's probably going to mass hysteria this. Oh no, convincing infiltrator. All right then.
Let's try to bomb shatter this side. Never mind. Bait DM first. Bait DM.
I used it because I didn't want to. I can do it.
I'm bombing.
Let's at least muddy the waters a little bit.
They have no gun.
Ryan low.
Nice, okay.
I should have magnetized before.
I'm on BAP right side. BAP one.
I should have definitely done that. That's my bad there.
Okay, speedy is back.
Widow's still playing main, I think. She might be going,
Well, now I can at least. Wow. Wow. The best luck he could have possibly gotten there.
They also have mana still.
Bait DM. On a Kanai on left. She's left side on fire. I don't have grapple top.
Okay, I honestly have no idea what this guy is trying to do with his deck. Like a thief priest, I suppose? A more tempo thief priest?
I can touch him and we can recontest. We have ult.
Yes!
Down 2 stars.
I'm gonna play back, so I'm just
A second, I want to make sure.
Okay, I got touch. It's definitely winnable.
Well, I'll see it. I'll see how well I'll see how well it turned out. I'm sure it turned out fine.
Right side here, -2.
Okay, that's good too. I will probably, when this stream ends, just quickly show it to Doc as a way to kind of brighten up his day. He goes through so much in leading the program, so. But yeah, this is amazing. I am having a great time with this Mech Priest deck. And that was a really good call, Aiden, putting the...
Put pressure on Diva. Get DM out.
Widow's low, around right side. Widow right side, high ground.
Yeah, I'm on her. She's one. Back up.
Okay, so I like what's happening here. I'm going to get such a big mana discount off this Galvanizer.
On right. Just deck her.
We need that card like right here.
Yeah.
Anna? Anna, good night.
I'm on the Anna. On a one.
No support.
Oh, you.
We have 5 ults. Just use ults.
Okay.
Yeah. If we have time.
Oh, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem is what if he has... Is what if he has Rat Trap?
Hiding for shatter. I'm gonna try to bomb on target.
Did I just...
Yeah, Hunter one, Hunter one.
I'm sorry, did I just hear that sound effect
They
correctly?
don't want to fight.
For hot air balloon?
Wait, no, they all DC'd.
Mm.
Fighting?
Good round. Yo, I got a 6K. There's only 20 seconds. I mean, like,
I think at this point, what I just need to do is try to build out a board here. Because he's going to spend this no matter what, and I just need to, like, keep making him use these tools so that eventually I'll just be able to overwhelm him.
They're still chatting in the chat. Still talking.
Because now I can play this, and I can play Skyclaw or Zilliax next turn. Cut Gyrocopter and put a Leroy in there. That's something to think about, actually. Okay, he's out of that now. Wow. Alrighty then. I think at this point I play Galvanizer. And then I can do Skyclaw. I don't want to play Micro Mummy. Oh, okay. I can play Micro Mummy. He already used Unleash the Hound, so I doubt he would have another one. Even then, it wouldn't be enough to clear the board. Yeah, now he's in desperation. Okay, this is good. Yeah, now I can just go full-on aggression. Nothing but aggression. And now he has lethal, which the best thing I could think that he would have would be the King Crush. But that's not enough, and since he's attacking, he's showing he doesn't have lethal. That's more damage towards him, and I think I got lethal here. Uh-oh. Oh, please just be a hiccup. Please, don't. No. No. Okay. Please, don't. Just don't do that. Oh my goodness, I thought I was gone. I thought it was... Oh, it's a win streak. Okay. So, I think that's kind of a legitimately happy note to probably end this stream on. So, I'm probably going to leave it right there. I was able to get back to where I was, but now I got a win streak, so hopefully I can continue to use that to go into rank 5. So, it turned around in the end, so I'm happy for that. But anyway, thanks for joining. We'll see you later.